Hello, 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 my lovelies. How are we doing today? Let me pack me a pack of cigarettes. Get ready for this stream. Waiting for somebody to come and chat. Anybody? Who knows? I don't know if I'll have anybody around. It's like an odd time to go live. This isn't my normal time to go live. And I understand that. And I do apologize. I missed my morning crew. I'm sorry. I missed my lunch crew. I'm sorry. The Vault of Nightmares and Chris Cat did a stream a while ago, so I had to wait till they got done so I could throw mine up because got to represent family. But I do have an encounter to tell y'all about, and it happened last night. Hey Edward, how are you? God bless you. But before I get into the encounter and everything, I want to make sure everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing okay. The weather here is sunny and hot. But it did sound like thunder earlier today, but no rain. So I guess it was, it was a fake. It was a fake out. So that happened. I was hoping it would rain. I was like, ooh, good, a good thunderstorm and live streaming and the ambiance would have just been perfect. But however, the sun decided, no, we're stronger than the storm. Let's shine down and make it hot as hell. So it is hot as hell outside. Like I said, it is a beautiful blue sky. And it's Friday, you guys. TGIF. It is Friday, ready for the weekend. Is anybody else ready for the weekend? Like I said, I do have a encounter to tell y'all about. It's not my encounter. It is not my encounter. I will tell you whose encounter it is though, but it's not mine. So I guess let's get this started. Last night I was on the phone with our very own Nightmare Nation member, Barry Browning. And we were talking about cryptids. And talking about the show he was on. He was on a Sawdust Beast last night. Talking about the orbs they caught while filming 168, the documentary. And so if y'all haven't checked that out, go check out Sawdust Beast. Or the live stream about orbs. And like I said, you can see our own Barry Browning from Nightmare Nation over there. Wonderful, wonderful live stream last night. Very, very informative. There's video of the orbs on there. Very, very great. But I digress. I was talking to Barry, and like I said, we were talking about cryptids and the way they act and talking about orbs and if there's a connection with orbs and cryptids and so forth. And my phone rings and I get a call. And I told Barry, I said, hold on a minute, let me answer this call. I said, it's Z-Wiki, our very own Z-Wiki. And so I answered the call, and Z-Wiki was out of breath. And she was huffing and puffing like you could tell something was wrong. And I thought something was wrong with her. I thought she was, having some sort of panic attack or, some health issue. And I said, see, calm down. What's wrong? And she said, I've got to tell you. I said, I know, calm down and talk to me. Tell me what it is. What do you need? She said, no. I said, Z, what is going on? She said, you're not going to believe it if I tell you. And I was thinking, okay, something has happened. She doesn't get bent out of shape over much of anything. She's a very strong lady. Nothing bothers her. Like, something's going on. Well, come to find out, she pulled into a parking lot. It's kind of like a truck stop. And you have to pay for parking there. and it was recommended by another trucker friend of hers. He said it's not the best area, but it's an okay area for the night. And she said, okay. And it was the closest thing to her. So she pulls in with her big truck, and she pays the toll that she has to pay to park there last night. And she said, though, when she pulled in, she got this just eerie feeling. Just this eeriest feeling came over her. And she said she couldn't put her finger on it, but she just felt weird. And she pulled up and parked. And you have to use the app. Hey, Dizzle, you have to use this app to pay to park there. And you have to send in a picture of your plate and a picture of your truck. So she got out and took the picture of her truck and walked to the back of her truck to take a picture of the plate, or walked somewhere to take a picture of the plate. Might have been the front of the truck. I'm not exactly for sure. And she walked to take a picture of the plate, and she said all of a sudden she got the worst feeling in the world. The worst feeling in the world. And it was like something was telling her to run. So she said she literally could not take off fast enough to get back in the truck. She said something told her to run, and she took off running and got in the truck. Now, we know, if you're alone at night, especially a female, you can get a little paranoid. You can have, feelings of paranoia. Understandable. But this was different, she said. This wasn't a paranoid feeling. This was a get the fuck out of here feeling. So she gets in the truck and she sits there and she looks straight ahead out of her window. And as she's looking out of her window, there is another 18-wheeler parked way down the lot. And it's a white 18-wheeler. You can clearly see it. It's kind of, because it's white, it's kind of glowing from the lights of the truck stop. And she said there's a couple of trucks parked there, but not very many trucks at all. And so as she's looking up at this truck, she said all of a sudden something big, as taller than the hood of the 18-wheeler that she was looking at, and brown, and it was hunched over like it was trying to ball itself up in itself, literally ran by the truck and took off into the darkness. She said she could not tell what it was, but she thinks it was a Dogman. She said she's pretty sure she thinks it was a Dogman. And so she's sitting there freaking out, seeing this, and she never freaks. She said she has had Dogman sightings before. She's never freaked out, but she's never had this feeling either. This absolutely fearful feeling. So she sits there and she's looking around and trying to get a handle on what happened, and she's trying to breathe and calm down, and she's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. So that's when she called me, and she's like, I've got to tell you right now what just happened to me so I don't forget it, so I don't miss any details. This is what happened. So she tells me. And then I said, hold on a minute. And I put her on three-way with me and Barry Browning. And I have her retell Barry what happened. And as we're talking, ZWiki says, hold on a minute. I will take a picture and I will send it to y'all of where this truck was parked and how far away it is. You can see how far away the truck is that it passed by and everything like that. And we're like, okay, that'll give us a reference point to see, how tall it was away from her, the size, how far, the distance, whatever. So she takes a picture and she sends it to me and I forward it to Barry. So we're all looking at this picture. What we didn't realize, Barry caught it, we didn't, is in the picture, there's nothing lit up inside of her truck. There's no little lights on. There's no nothing. Up in the sky, above where this white truck is this purple orb looking thing in the sky. It is not a reflection of a light. It is not anything reflecting off the glass in her truck. Well, she says, I asked her, I said, well, maybe, I said, you're in a truck parking lot, basically. She said, yes. I said, well, maybe it was after food. I said, is there a dumpster around? And the dumpster's on the other side of her truck. And there's woods all around where she's parked. So she turns around and she takes a picture of the dumpster and all the woods by the dumpster. And she sends it to us. And me and Barry are looking at this picture, and I find something in the woods. And I don't have her permission to show the pictures, or I would. So I'm going to ask her later if I can show pictures. And maybe next time I do a live, if she allows me, I will show the pictures. But I took a screenshot of, you can clearly, what looks like, though, it doesn't necessarily look like a Dogman. It actually looks like a Sasquatch at the edge of the wood line, looking out. And we're all like, wow, wait a minute. So we realize in that picture as well, there are purple orbs up in the sky. And we're thinking, what is going on? So what ZWiki did is she makes sure she puts her phone in night mode. So nothing flashes. There's no light shining. There's no nothing. She puts it in night mode. And she takes another picture of the exact same area. And in the sky, it lit this purplish pink orb. Y'all, I swear, literally looks like a upside down jellyfish in the sky. There is nothing around there to reflect and make this. There's nothing lit up in her truck. There's nothing lit up in any of the other trucks around her. Like, it was crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I told her, I said, ZWiki, I said, where you're parked, I said, you're like in the middle of like freaking crypto extraterrestrial central. I said, you think you see a Dogman. I have found in your picture what looks like to be a Sasquatch peeking out of the woods. And now you have these purple extraterrestrial looking things in the sky that you can, and it's not a star, because in one of the pictures, you can clearly see a star in the picture beside one of these purple orb looking things. So she's got Dogman, Sasquatch, and extraterrestrial shit going on all at this one place, all at one time. And we're sitting there going, is there a connection between all this? Like, what in the world is going on? So she locks her doors and stuff, and we stay on the phone talking for a while, and then she's like, I got to get some sleep. So she gets off the phone. And I talked to Barry for a little bit longer. And I'm sitting there rethinking about Barry's live stream about the orbs, where they were in basically Squatch territory filming the 168. And I was wondering, is there a connection between these orbs and these weird lights in the sky and this extraterrestrial type of event, to like, is there a connection between that and like Dogman and Sasquatch? Like, what is going on here? Hey Gregory, how are you? But yeah, this, like I said, it was crazy. And I'm telling y'all, ZWiki is not the person to make up stuff. ZWiki is not the type of person to lie. She's very honest. She's very blunt, to the point. Like, and she's not the type to freak out. Like, she really doesn't. She is the most level-headed person I've ever met. Like, smooth, level-headed, thinks of every option there is. But this, you guys, freaked her out. Totally freaked her out. So This morning, I get up and she calls me. And I said, hey, how are you? How was your night? She said, well, if anything happened, I didn't know about it. She said, because I was out like a light. And I was like, okay, that's good. You're safe. She said, I'll tell you one thing. And I said, what's that? And she's like, I'm getting the hell out of here, though. And as I'm talking to her, she's getting in her truck, cranking up. And she's like, I'm getting out of here. So I'm not staying here no more. I'm not staying here no longer. I'm gone. I said, okay. And I asked her, no, Barry asked her last night. He asked her, he said, where are you? And she said she was on the, is it Tennessee Georgia line? I think. I think she said Tennessee and Georgia line. I could be wrong, but I think that's what she said. Or Tennessee, Virginia. I don't know, but I think she said Tennessee, Georgia line. And from what I've gathered today and some of the research that I've done, that's the area she was in. And I'm not going to totally put her area out there, because even though she's leaving and she's not back on the road, I don't like to kind of give, spot on directions. I don't want nobody messing with her. But from what I've researched today, she was literally sitting in a hot spot. Like, I have read numerous accounts and encounters and activity from the area that she was basically parked in. And I talked to Vault, and even Vault said, did you even think about a bear? Could it have been a bear? I said, well, it's possible, but I said, Z swears up and down it was no bear. I said, and I believe Z. I trust Z. I said, like I said, she's seen bears before. She lives in Pennsylvania. She's drove all over the country. She's seen bears. She has seen Dogman. She's seen everything but Sasquatch. That's the only thing she has not ever seen. She's never seen a Sasquatch. She has seen partial Sasquatch here at my house while she stayed with me, but she's never seen a full-on, up-in-your-face Sasquatch. That's the only thing she's not seen. And so, like I said, Z is now back on the road. She is now headed to Florida, I do believe. And she got the hell out of there. So that is my Dogman story that I had to share with you today. Like I said, she shared it with me last night, right, not 5 minutes after it happened. And like I said, she's not the type of person to get scared. She has seen Dogman several times now, and it hasn't bothered her. She said, but she literally felt the sense to run this time. And she said she could not climb in her truck fast enough from something telling her to run, because she felt like she was going to be basically attacked. Lunch, I guess you could say. But she didn't know why until she got in the truck, sat down, breathed a minute, looked up, and then seen this creature go across in front of another vehicle. So, be careful out there, guys, wherever you go, especially if you're in an area with a lot of activity. Just be careful, because I'm not saying every one of them are aggressive or mean or want to eat you or anything, but these are cryptids that all we can do is speculate on. We don't know a whole lot about. And if your gut's telling you to get out of there, get out of there. Leave the area, leave them be, do what you need to do. Don't bother them, because honestly, you never know what could happen. You never know what could happen if she had stood there any longer than she did. But that's what happened last night. Among other things, that's what happened last night. So how is everybody today? Are y'all doing good? Everybody in chat, are you doing great on this Friday? Ready to get off work? Ready to start your weekend? I I I don't think I'm gonna do much this weekend. I think I'm just gonna hang around the house. Um, probably chat on the phone. You know, that's about it. Just hang out. Hey Eric, how are you? How are you doing? So Dizzle's doing good and hard at work today. Well, don't work too hard, Dizzle. It's Friday after all. Good grief. I know you gotta hustle, but you know, you can slack up a little bit. Just a little bit. Um, I wish I could work. I miss working. I really do. I'm not a people person per se, but I do miss seeing people. Because like I said, I stay I'm a homebody. I stay at home a lot. So, you know, it does kind of get boring. It kind of gets lonely. It you know, it is what it is. Um, but you guys, tonight I have a gentleman, and I'm using the term very loosely because I've got to tell y'all what happened last night. But I have a gentleman tonight that has made a AKA phone date with me at 10 o'clock. So we will see how that goes. We will see if he actually does keep his word and calls at 10. But he wants to have a phone date and chat and talk to me. So we will see. Eric said, no, I'm going to leave at 6 and go to the local carnival and pick out on fair food. Oh, eat a funnel cake for me, please. Please, Eric, eat a funnel cake for me. I haven't had one in so long. Dizzle said, no, 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 it's hard to actually work today. We have already had nap time today. We are taking it way easy today. Gotcha. Primal, hey girl, what's up? And if you didn't catch Balt's stream earlier, go back and catch his stream. He talks a lot about the documentary. He's still needing funding. So if you can donate, please go donate to Vault. He needs $142 left. He was donated some money, but it got put on hold, so he's not allowed it. He can't touch it, and he needs the money by today. So please go, if you can, go donate to Vault. He needs $142. Thank you, Dizzle. I hope it goes awesome too. Rosilio, thank you so much. But I gotta tell y'all what happened last night. And you guys, when I say Mr. Barry Browning is amazing, he is one of my bestest friends. He is absolutely amazing. He is a great guy. But he literally went above and beyond for me last night. And I'm going to spill the beans. I probably shouldn't, but hell, I'm real and I'm going to tell you what happened. This guy messaged me on Facebook and started talking to me. And I said, okay. So we were just chit-chatting. And he goes, I said, and the guy is legally blind, and no judgment, you know, I don't care. So I said, would it be easier if you called me? Here's my number. That way, because we were texting and he was having a little trouble texting. So I said, just call me. So he calls me. And you guys, we're having a decent conversation. It wasn't the best, but it was a decent conversation. It was hard trying to get information out of him and try to keep it going until I said something about I have a YouTube channel. And I cover supernatural and paranormal and chit chat. And he said, what about aliens? And I said, absolutely. And he got all excited. And I was like, okay, so we have a topic now that we can talk about. This is great. Now maybe the phone call will roll. Maybe he's just nervous. Maybe I'm nervous. The phone call will keep going. And I told him, I said, hold on just a minute, you guys. What is this? Oh, spam text. I hate getting spam text, you guys. This is crazy. But anyway, I told him, I said, a while back in my backyard, which some of you know and some of you don't, I caught a picture of it would look like a gray alien back here in the backyard in the woods. And I was telling him about it, and I said, I have this picture. And I was actually going to text him the picture so he could, see it as well as he could. And as soon as I said, I have a picture of my backyard of this alien, this dude automatically, you guys, out of the blue goes, I want to have sex with you. You guys, I was dumbfounded. I was shocked. I like to have fell off the bed. Chev, love, hi. It was out of the blue. Hey, Naomi. He doesn't even know what I look like, you guys, except for a profile picture. Has no idea anything about me and tells me that. And I've already told him I'm not the type of girl. This is not what I'm interested in. I'm looking for friends and something maybe later, but friends first, right? And I go, excuse me? That's a little forward, don't you think? I said, I don't even know you, and you don't know nothing about me. And he hangs up the phone. And I'm thinking, okay, thought. And thank you, Barry Browning, for taking care of that. Yes. And so the guy hangs up the phone. And I'm thinking, okay, done. And he calls back, you guys. And I answer the phone, being me, being nice. I thought the least I could do is, hear him out and see what he's got to say. So I answered the phone. And he goes, I'm sorry. And I said, okay. I said, you do realize how bad you just offended me, right? And he goes, yeah. I said, okay, and? I said, I've done told you, if that's what you're looking for, if that's what you're interested in, I'm not that girl. And he hangs up the phone again. And I said, okay. And next thing I know, I got a text. And the text, you guys, he says, we should. And I text back, I said, we should what? He said, we should get together. I said, excuse me, after you have offended me? And he said, I knew it was BS. And I said, no, no, I'm not the type of girl. No, thank you. Sorry, guys, I had to relight my cigarette. It went out. I hate when they do that. And so I ignore him. And why he kept on texting me, you guys. He goes, come get me. CUM. Come get me. And I ignore it. And then he texts again a few minutes later. I'm sorry. I ignore it. He texts me a few minutes again. Come get me. I ignore it. He said something else. I ignored it. He calls me 2 more times. Is this the guy that messaged you before your live stream yesterday? Yes, Mr. David, it is. He called me 2 more times. I declined the calls. And he stopped. And I'm thinking, okay, great. Maybe this dude got the picture, will leave me alone. And like I said, later on last night, I was talking to Barry Browning, like I said, about the show he was on Sawdust Beast, which thank you, Nightmare Nation, for going over there and showing your love. Thank you very much for that. Me and Vault and Chris Cat greatly appreciate y'all showing it. But as I'm talking to Barry, the guy starts messaging me again. And I tell Barry the whole situation. And Barry said, hold on a minute. Would you care if I handle it? And I said, sure. Okay, I'd actually appreciate it. So Barry, being the gentleman that he is, literally texted this guy and he's like, look, will you please stop? And y'all know my first name is Tabitha. No, everybody knows that. He said, will you please stop texting Tabitha? You have offended her. She wants nothing to do with you, basically. Leave her alone. And the guy writes back and goes, okay. And Barry, being the gentleman that he is, says, thank you, sir. And I have not heard from this guy since. Chev, yes, that's when I learned the block. I did not even think to hit the block. I should have hit the block, but I didn't even think about it. It never crossed my mind to block the crazy dude. But he was so crazy, so forward, so, you guys, when I'm telling you, the people that, this is what I'm telling you, the people that I run into, how they find me is absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. So, a guy contacted me a while ago. He's from Alabama. He looks normal. He seems normal. And he asked me, he said, I think you're beautiful. I like your profile. I would like to have a phone date with you tonight at 10 o'clock. Would you mind? And I said, okay, I'm free at 10. I will be free at 10. You can call me. So, you guys, I have a phone date tonight at 10 o'clock. Vault says, I'm going to do a show later tonight that has to do with the panel. Awesome. Vault, if your time, if your panel is during my date, I'll just cancel my phone date and I'll hang out on panel with you guys if that's okay. I'd rather be on YouTube and hanging out with everybody than doing another phone date, to be honest. Chev said, I would have called him for you too, but I don't think I would have been so polite as Barry. Well, Chev, if he contacts again, or if I get another crazy one, I will send him your way. Trying to get some people around for the pound. Lakaya, Barry, you're welcome to join. Thank you, Vault. I'll be sure to call Barry, or Chef can get a hold of Barry and tell him you're doing a panel tonight and we're welcome to join in. But yeah, you guys, I have never, like I said, I've been through some frogs in this whole single life of the past couple months. Like I said, I've told y'all that. Y'all know I'm honest and open about it. But you guys, I've never had a guy, or a girl for that matter, because I'm not particular. I don't care. I swing both ways. Everybody knows this. No, it'll be before your phone date. Don't cancel. Okay, Vault. Like I said, if not, I have no problem canceling. I would rather hang out with you guys. I love Nightmare Nation. I would rather hang out with Nightmare Nation anyway. Like I said, this guy, he seems normal. He looks nice. He dresses nice. He talks very I don't want to say he talks very sophisticated, but he's very, he talks normal. So, like I said, he was polite and asked me would I like a phone date. Not so. I was like, okay, why not? No big deal. Like I said, he's from Alabama, so we shall see. But I didn't believe. Like I said, I've gotten we're gonna call them pickle picks. See you tonight, Vault, on the show. I'm gonna call them pickle picks. I have gotten plenty of people's pickle picks randomly, and I don't know what they think that does for me, to be honest. I don't know. But thank you, David. David, I love you. Thank you. Yes, he was very articulate. Thank you. That's what I was trying to. Yes, thank you. You got me. We get each other. So like I said, I had a frog last night. Now I'm not even gonna call that guy a frog. Like, you guys, that dude was like a snake. Like, he was so, I don't know. Gosh, I don't know, you guys. That makes me not want to talk to anybody. that literally makes me not want to talk to anybody. It really does. Yeah, pickle picks. I got the term using pickle from Red Raider, as a matter of fact. That's where I got the term pickle from. So yeah, I've gotten plenty of random pickle picks from guys. Instead of them saying, "Hi, how are you? Let's get to know each other." They're like, "What's your Snapchat? Let me send you a picture," and it's a pickle pick. So yeah, Primal, seriously. Um, so I like I said, this whole new age dating stuff, you guys, is really wow. Like I don't know. I don't know if I'm cut out for it. I really don't. It's like that's it's really remaking me think. But the guy last night, I've been thinking about getting a new gun for a little while now. And I haven't been thinking hard on it, but I've been thinking about it. But that guy last night, I'm so thankful he didn't know where I lived, or anything like that, because he was only a county away from me, as a matter of fact. That's what scared me. After he said what he said and it offended me, I thought, okay, he offended me, he'll get the point, done and over with. But no, he kept saying, come get me, come get me, come this and that. He kept on wanting to meet up, I guess, to just invite them to the backyard. I will definitely do that next time. I will invite them here and let Lethal handle it, to be honest. But that he has really made me now really want to get a new gun, just for self protection, honestly. And if a guy can't handle going on a date with me and I carry, then he's not the guy for me. Because I feel like I need to protect myself. And I'm not saying I'm the it factor and I'm everything. No, I'm just a female that's single, that would prefer some protection. Yeah, or like Vault said, or like we found out yesterday, I'm still a deputy sheriff. So they need to remember that house has got a lot more protection than what they think. You're exactly right, Vault. Like I said, that's why I wanted to ask you and Kat earlier what gun recommendations y'all both have for me. Because I can't make my mind up on what I want. And I seriously want to get my own personal protection that is not a risk breaker, that's small enough that I can carry it, but I don't have to worry about if I'm going to shoot it, I'll blow my finger off. Because some guns are so small, I call them finger blowers. Because, you can accidentally put your finger in front of the barrel, not thinking because the gun is so small, and blow your finger off. I don't want one of those guns. But I do want a gun that's small enough and not a risk breaker that I can carry on me on dates or whatever, or squatching or whatever, for protection. Hey Shock, how are you, sweet? So that was my night last night. Like I said, I had a snake. Huh. And like I said, thank you, Mr. Barry Browning, for handling that for me. You were a gracious gentleman, and I greatly appreciate it. And I don't know what I would have done without you, because the guy just would not stop and leave me alone. Um, I thought I was supposed to have a stalker for real. And like I said, and then Z having this Dogman. I'm calling it a Dogman encounter, but it could have been a Dogman, it could have been a Sasquatch, hell, it could have been a bear. We don't really know what it was. Her having that encounter, and it was a night full of stuff. Yeah, Barry's a really good guy. He really is, you guys. He is I've gotten to know him over the past couple months, and he is a very good guy. Val, no problem. I know you and Chris have so much going on right now, and I know that she's tired and working her ass off. And of course, y'all want to spend quality time together, and you're busy. Um, so it's no problem that you were out of touch last night. That's okay. I'm just glad. Like I said, I just happened to have been on the phone with Barry, talking about his show on Sawdust Beast and talking about the orbs and stuff. I'm just glad that he was on the phone with me when I kept receiving text, and he was able to help me with that. But Vault, don't feel bad. There'll be others. There'll be others that I'll call you and Chris and tell y'all, here, handle this for me, because this motherfucker won't leave me alone. I promise you, there will be others. There will be others. It seems to be it. I have I took advice. Barry and Z and Vault gave me some advice, you guys. They all told me, stop looking. Stop looking for Mr. Right. It will come to you. And I stopped looking. And since I've stopped looking, I have been getting all these messages from guys wanting to talk to me. And I'm like, okay, this has got to be a sign. So I'm giving them a chance. Like I said, this guy wanted to have a phone date tonight with me. I'm giving them a chance. But dudes, man, I don't think I can handle any more like that guy last night. I really don't. I think he was crazy. When is Barry going to open his YouTube channel? Okay. I don't know if he has released it and put it up yet, but it will be called Retribution Radio. I know that. You may be able to search it and see if it's already there. I know he's going to put it up, probably release it before any videos are on there, just because everybody wants him to. Vault says, well, my share found out that I'm not there at this minute, and that's going to be patrolled a lot more. Okay, thank you. Gregory says, don't get in a rush. Yeah, I've slowed down. I'm not in a rush. I'm more worried about right now. I'm more worried about thinking about living conditions and my kid, Lethal, and his fiance heading out on the road in a couple weeks. And I'm more concerned about family stuff. So I'm not looking, but like I said, if a guy comes to me and wants to talk to me or try to get to know me, I'm not gonna not try. I'm not gonna just say no. Because you never know when the one is the right one. See you later, Vault. Thank you for stopping in chat. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you later tonight on panel. Just send me a link. And I'll be sure to tell Barry, or Chef can tell Barry. One of us will. But like I said, I'm not looking. But I'm not gonna just not talk to somebody that wants to talk to me. I'll give them a chance, because they could be Mr. Right. Who knows? Hey, Wendy, how are you, sweetheart? So, who knows? And like I said, the guy was very nice a while ago. He goes, I'd like to get to know you. Would you like to have, a phone date tonight at maybe 10 o'clock? And I was like, okay, I can do that. That's probably when he gets off work. He probably gets home, eats, takes a bath. Gregory said, it never hurts to chat, but keep your block finger ready. Yes, I most definitely will be doing that. Because, like I said, I've realized, I've been thinking there's, I'm searching for my prints among all these frogs, right? And now I realized I have swam over to the pond of snakes. So, I had to thanks to Barry, had to have a little help getting the hell back out of that pond. Because I was drowning in it. But like I said, the dude was crazy. The text messages, and he would call and say one word and hang up. He'd call, like I asked him, I said, do you work? And he hung up the phone. And I was like, okay. And then he called back. And I thought maybe the phone, hey, Derek. I thought maybe the phone hung up on, whatever. And he calls back and he said, sorry about that. I'm just nervous. And I was like, okay, cool. Okay, gotcha. And then he's like, I said, so how long have you been single? You guys, he hung up the phone again. Like and that happened on and off. And then, like I said, he was so forward with what he said after I was talking about aliens. He's like, I want to have sex with you. Like, huh? Excuse me? WTF? Did I miss something? Really? So yeah, I swam in the pond of snakes last night and was drowning in it. Yeah, not my best. That was not my best. Heck, pickle barrel peril. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Naomi says, Lakaya, you and I are in the same boat. Aw. Well, man, I've got all these TikTok notifications going off on my phone. It's like, TikTok, go away. I haven't even made a TikTok in over a month. I was making them there for a while, a good bit, but I haven't made a TikTok in a while. It's been a while. I need to throw something up over there. You were in a pond of crazy. Yeah, Gregory, I was. I really was. And like I said, the dude kept on and kept on and kept on. He would call and hang up and text and call and hang up and text. Like I said, thanks to Barry, Barry was able to get the dude to stop and leave me alone. It was crazy. I think there's more to this idiot. Like, hey, I'm thinking he's playing games to see what you'll say or do. I don't know. Wendy said, it's hard to date. I had a hard time after divorcing my first husband. I met him in my teens and had no experience dating really. Wendy, that's where I'm at. Me and Vault kind of just, we were like two magnets that just stuck together and then we were just together. We dated just a little bit. Like we went out to a movie, we went out to get something to eat. But mainly we hung out with friends or we stayed at his apartment, it was or we took my sister usually if we went out my little sister was with us actually. We would take her to McDonald's or we would take her to the skating rink or cuz I literally raised my little sister and she would always be with us, so we didn't really date. There was like not a actual dating period with me involved. So I don't know nothing about dating and it's all new to me. Excuse me. It's all new to me. Sorry about that, you guys. I gagged myself for a minute. I have an easy gag reflex. And I choked on my own spit and gagged myself. But yeah, I have no dating experience and this day and age, like I said, either the guys are crazy, and I'm not saying every guy. There are a few good guys out there. Like they really are a few good guys out there, and I get it. But the ones I'm coming across are either crazy or all they want to do is have a one time wham bam thank you ma'am and send pickle pics. And I don't know. I don't judge anybody that wants to have one night stands. I don't judge anybody that wants to get their groove on and go out the door. I have no problem with that. Sex is great. Sex is good. It's enjoyable. It's fun. I get it. But that's just not what I'm after. That's just not what I'm after. That's not what I want. I want a friend. I want somebody that I can share things with. I want somebody that I can share experiences with and grow into a relationship and then grow into, that's what I want. Chef, I don't either. I don't need to lie because I have nothing to hide either. Like, y'all hear me. I'm an open book. I cry on my stream. I tell y'all I'm even telling y'all my dating experiences. Like, I'm telling y'all everything. Like, I have, like I said a couple streams ago, like, I literally don't think I have skeletons hidden in my closet because I'm such an open book with people that I don't really have anything to hide or lie about. I just don't. And I'm also the type of person, if somebody asks me a question, I'm usually honest and blunt about it. And I try not to be blunt. I try to be kind and considerate when being honest, but sometimes it does come out a little too blunt. And sometimes people take my honesty the wrong way. And when all I'm doing is just being honest. David said they want to hook up Netflix and chill. No, they want to hook up and leave. And that's not what I'm after. That's, like I said, that's great for other people, but it's just not me. It's not what I'm after. It's not what I'm looking for. It's not what I want. I would rather do without. It's just not me. So that's kind of where I'm at. Look, hey, I like the picture I shared with you. I didn't hide it, but I don't advertise it. Know what I mean? I totally get you, Chef. I get you. Totally understand. And I love you for sharing that with me. You're like in my closest circle. And that will go nowhere but between me and you. Gregory said, the way I see it, you don't have to remember nothing if you tell the truth. If you lie, you have to remember every detail. Very true. Wendy said, I had issues with my ex-husband and I was very honest with people. I started to date to keep them informed of my situation. And I scared some men away, but not my current husband. He stuck around. Aww. That's so sweet. You got you a good guy, Wendy. And I've seen y'all's pictures. He's a handsome guy, girl. You're lucky. I seen y'all's pictures together on Facebook. I seen them, girlfriend. Y'all are like the cutest couple award ever. So cute. Oh my God, Chev. Here we go. No, the show's not finished, Naomi. Yeah, bots. If anybody's got a wrench, want to get them, have at it. I'm on StreamYard, so I can't get them. I probably will beat you to it. They'll be back. Once those bots hit in chat, they'll come back. I've noticed that. They come every so many minutes they'll hit chat. Future is here. Dating AI match 84%. Yeah, right. Charlotte said I can never get them trying. It's okay. It's okay. As long as somebody got them, it didn't matter who got them. Like I said, I'm sure they'll be back and there'll be more. Chef said lock cocked and ready to rock. Oh, that's so funny. Yes, Wendy, your husband is very handsome. You are a lucky, lucky woman, you. So jelly. I'm so jelly. But you're beautiful too. That's what I'm saying. Y'all make the perfect couple. Y'all are such a cute couple. Such a cute couple. And I've been seeing Wendy, I've been seeing your Sasquatch photos. Oh my God, I can clearly see the faces in them. Hey Chaos, how are you? What's up, my bro? Oh, and you guys, I don't know when I'll get it. I know he's been very, very busy, but I got a hold of Truth and Bass, and I asked Truth if he would make me an intro. So maybe soon I will have an intro to my channel. I don't know. It's going to be a learning curve of being able to learn how to play it on here before, because I'm not Vault. I'm not tech savvy. I don't know how, I'm not Truth. I don't know how to work all this shit. So, like I said, I tried messaging Truth. It wouldn't go through, but I got a hold of Bass and talked to Bass, and I asked him would he talk to Truth about making me an intro. And they said, absolutely, of course. And I said, if I owe you, let me know. And they're like, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I was like, okay. So yes, got to get Barry an intro too. Exactly. He said, he wants, I think, Truth to make him an intro as well. I think that's what Barry told me. I think last night or the night before. So yes, Truth, because Truth's intros are epic. And I told him, have fun with it. Do it however you want to do it. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I just know whatever Truth does is awesome. So, like I said, soon I will have an intro, and hopefully it will up my streaming game. It's not that bad. If I can do it, so can you. I'm going to try doing Rage video game streaming. Oh, that's awesome, Chaos. That's awesome. That's going to be cool. Are you going to stream on YouTube, or are you going to stream on Twitch? I can't even say Twitch. Barry is going to blow people's minds when he drops his channel, guaranteed. Chev, I absolutely guarantee. From the stuff that he has leaked to me and told me and talked to me about and such, because that's pretty much all we talk about is YouTube stuff and squatching. I mean, that's our repertoire. That's what we talk about. YouTube and squatching. And I cannot wait till Barry drops his channel. It's going to be epic. He is going to have amazing content. So people better watch out. Some people in this community, they better watch out, get their, pull their big panties up, because Barry's coming is all I gotta say. Cass says, I got to do something. I don't get shit for views, so this is my last ditch attempt. Well, Chaos, your problem is, hun, you don't put out content very often. I know you're busy though, but that's everybody's been asking me lately, when's Chaos gonna drop something? When's Chaos gonna drop something? And I'm like, I don't know, he's working. I have no idea. So that's what everybody wants, your content, Chaos. They love your content. Maybe go live more often, I mean, go live at nighttime. I have a late night crew, and they love going live at night. I would have went last night, but like I said, I was on the phone with Barry and Z and talking about Dogman, so that kind of took precedence over, doing a live stream. But people love late night shows. Love it. They have nothing else to do. They're up, can't sleep. They want something to hang out and do. Chev says he wants me to pick his mods. Got to go through the Chev course of modding. Well, Chev, do I fall in that category? Do I get to be a mod? Yeah, that's the thing. No time to do it. That's why I'm flirting with YouTube retirement. Oh, no. No, 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 Chaos. You are not retiring from YouTube, period. I won't let you. Absolutely not. No way, no ham, no turkey. Everybody wants to see Oki, by the way. We're all waiting on a new Oki video. Just letting you know. Everybody's been talking about Oki. LOL, of course. Thanks, Chev. But yeah, Chaos, everybody's waiting on a Oki video. We want a new Oki story. So, We're waiting on it. Because that's a wrap, baby. Oh, I love that. That tickles me every time he says that. I don't think that will ever get old. I don't think that will ever get old. Like I said, if y'all missed Barry's interview last night, check out Sawdust Beast. It's called something 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 orbs. Check out that live stream. Go watch it. They have live footage, well, not live, but recorded footage of the orbs in the live stream. You can clearly see the orb. So, you know, it was pretty cool. It's not headlights. I don't give a shit what anybody fucking says. It's not headlights. So go watch that. Last night Truth and Bass did a hangout show. I know they talked about movies and such. So if you missed an Impromptu Truth show, go check that out. You can watch that in the meantime too. Vault did a live stream a while ago, about an hour ago now. He talked about guns and safety and knives and his documentary he's doing and stuff like that. So that's something else you can go back and watch. Vault still needs some money to pay to go this weekend because he was sent the last bit of money, but it was put on hold, so he can't touch it, and he still has to have the rest. So if you can donate and help Vault and Chris out and Cobra, my son, please go to Vault of Nightmares, go to his PayPal, and please go donate what you can. If you can't donate, that's fine and understandable. You know, everybody knows money's tight. Thank you, Chef, for dropping Barry's bid. I greatly appreciate that. But I know money is tight. But please, if you can, go. He's got to have the money by this evening. Please go and donate to Vault so they can do their outing. And let's see what else. Vault will be doing a show tonight. I do believe it's going to be an open panel. I know he invited me and Barry to be on there. I don't know if Barry will be able to be on there. I've got to try to get a hold of him. But he invited me, so I know I'll be there. Barry will be there probably. Probably Truth, Bass, and whoever else will be on panel. And who knows what we'll talk about? We may talk about the documentary. We may just shoot the shit. We may, you know, who knows where we'll go? May take a hard left. It happens. I don't think Chris Cat will be there. I think she has something previously scheduled, which is sad because I love Chris to death. So, you know, like I said, she won't be there, but it will be open panel at Vaults. And then thank you, Chev. Vault's PayPal link is in the chat as well. Click on that. If you can please go donate and help Vault out, it's greatly, greatly appreciated. And then I will have a phone date, and probably I can't promise anything. I cannot promise anything. But after my phone date, if it happens, it's scheduled, but I don't know. You know, he may forget, things may come up, whatever. But after that, I will try my best to do a late stream tonight. Now it may be super late. I don't know. I will try my best. You guys, I'm only going on a couple hours of sleep though. I was up till 6 this morning. Then I got up at 9, and then I went back to sleep and got up at 12. So I haven't had a whole lot of sleep. Had a wonderful night, but haven't had a whole lot of sleep. So I will most definitely try to do my late show tonight, inform y'all how my phone date went. We can talk about it. You know, I may, if he, you know, if I learn some stuff about the guy, I may tell y'all a little bit about him and see what y'all think, get y'all's advice and y'all's opinions. You know, I love your opinions. You know, if it don't happen, it doesn't happen. Oh well. That's where I'm at, you know. Oh well. Um so I think that's par for the course of what's going on tonight. I do believe. I think that's everything scheduled. Because it's Friday, so I don't think anybody else has anything going on that I know of, except for maybe Paranormal Roundtable. I think they do Fridays, right? I could be wrong, but they may have something going on as well over on Wolf's channel. So, like I said, if you've missed some shows, there's some shows for y'all to go back and watch. And like I said, tonight there'll be other shows for y'all to watch as well. So it's gonna be a good Friday night, you guys. It's a good Friday. It's TGIF. It's gonna be a good night. David said, "Yep, it was good last night. Me and Roth were on at the end." Oh, really? I missed the end. I didn't know, David, that you even hopped on. I've got to go back and watch that. That's kind of when I was dealing with Snake Guy. So, yeah, I missed the ending of it. So I didn't even know you and Roth had hopped on. I think I think where I stopped listening at and started having to deal with other stuff was around the time everybody was talking about Tom Cruise being too short. I think that's the kind of the last thing I remember seeing in chat was Tom Cruise was too short. So who knows? Let new guy know there's friends with heavy equipment that dig deep holes. If you don't act right, or he can meet Willie. Gotcha, David. I sure will. I surely will. Like I said, the new guy that wants the phone date tonight, like I said, he looks good. He's handsome. In my eyes, he's handsome, you know, but looks are in the eyes of the beholder, and I don't necessarily go by looks. I just don't. I go by a person's intelligence and their character and what's in their heart. That's the way I judge people. Now, looks are a bonus. Straight up bats and shovels. Primal, this is why I love you. Yes, straight up bats and shovels. But like I said, you know, I got lucky with Vault. He is a very handsome guy. Chris is lucky with Vault. He is a very handsome guy. And this guy I consider handsome as well. So, you know, maybe I'll land another handsome guy. Who knows? But like I said, he's in a different state. So even if we hit it off, it may be a little hard for us to kind of get together and meet and go out on a date. Yes, and their honesty, Chef. Thank you very much. That's right, Wendy. Looks aren't about everything. You're exactly right. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a looker. I know I'm not a looker. I'm not pretty. I'm an average looking woman, but I'm not gorgeous. I'm not pretty. I'm not in any of those categories, and I totally understand that. Hey Bear, how are you? And I've accepted that. And so, like I said, I don't go by looks either. You know, I go by intelligence. An intelligent person is very attractive to me. I love intelligence. I love a person that can hold and handle a conversation. Thank you, Wendy. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rasilia. I appreciate that. But like I said, I like a person that can hold a conversation. So if he can hold a conversation with me, you know, that's bonus points. That's a big deal for me. If you can hold a conversation with me, that's a big deal. I understand people get shy. I do. I understand people get nervous. I do. But I'm to the point in my life right now to where I don't have time for, even though I am a shy person, I really am, and I'm a very nervous person, especially when it comes to guys, not gonna lie. I'm to the point though that I don't have time for that. Like I have to push it aside because I'm like, life's too short. Like it literally, life is like telling me life is too short. Like get on with it. So that's where I'm at in life. You know, I'm trying to get on with it, trying to barrel through it the best way I can, and enjoy it while I can, and what may be will be, and what will happen will happen. And like I said, if I run into another snake, I got Halt and Barry and now Chev that'll handle it, and you know I'm taken care of. Lakaya just saying, I noticed a huge difference in you since you had a good talk with B. I love it. Chev, he gave me the best advice. The best advice. And I have a whole different outlook, a whole different look. And he actually sent me 2 very inspirational videos that really were profound and I needed to hear. It was something that I needed to hear. I needed to apply it to my life. And I think I have. It was like, I kind of woke up with a different mindset. Yes, he is, Chef. Yes, he is. And I tell him that all the time. I tell him that all the time. I tell him, I was like, why can't I find somebody like you? You're a good guy. And there's not a lot of good guys around. Bear says you sound a lot happier. I am. I had a really good day yesterday. I had a good night last night, and I've had a good day today. And I think I'm going to have a good night tonight. Like I said, I'll be on Vault Stream, and then I have a phone date possibly, and then I may do a stream possibly. So, I'm kind of busy, and I like staying busy. I like having something to do. Even if it's just live streaming, talking to you guys and hanging with you guys, I feel like I kind of feel like we're all sitting around a kitchen table and we're all just chatting with each other and rolling off each other and making jokes and cracking jokes and stuff like that, and I love it. That's what makes me happy. Awesome. Life's too short not to be happy. Exactly, Bear. And that's my thing. I had a moment, like I said, I had several days ago, I had two bad days, really, really bad days. But thanks to some wonderful people that reached out to me, and helped me. They helped pick me up. And Chev's one of them. He said, you have people who will pick you up when you're down. I'm only an email away. I got your number. Chev, y'all, you guys, you just don't know. Chev can hear it in my voice, and the next thing I know, I get an email from Chev, and he's giving me a pep talk. Barry can hear it in my voice, and he's like, hey, if you need me, call me. Z will get a feeling, and she'll call me and be like, hey, what is it? Like Vault, I can call Vault and Chris, and I can start talking, and he's like, okay, what is it? Like, I have been very lucky to surround myself with a lot of people that love me. And I'm very lucky for that. Very lucky. Bear says, I live and work in the woods, so I'm by myself most of the time. So yours and Vault's lives and these chats are my social interaction. Bear, mine too. I talk to, if you look at my phone, my phone history, I either talk to Barry Browning or ZWiki or Vault and Chris. If you look at my email, now on my emails, I have tons of emails that come in, but like my top one is Chev. My next one is Go Shock. And there's one more I get. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then when I come to YouTube, I'm either hanging out over at Vaults or I'm over here. That's where I feel, or Truce. That's where I feel the most comfortable. And Sean's, but I haven't been over at Sean's very lately because every time Sean's been going live or doing his premieres, I've got something else going on. So I've kind of been missing Sean shows for a bit, which I hate because I love Sean shows. Chev says, I love helping people. It's just who I am. I'm not just a mod, you know. Exactly, Chev. No, you're a person with a really big heart. Really big heart. And I'm very lucky to know you. But like I said, I'm very blessed and I'm very lucky, and I know that, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate the small circle that I have got that I know I can trust. I know I can go to. I know that will be honest with me and will give me sound advice, and that legitimately cares about me. So, you know, I consider myself very lucky that way. Now, like I said, when it comes to this whole dating aspect of things, you guys, I'm such a fucking mess. I am such a mess. Not gonna lie, straight honesty, I am a mess. I can't tell, like, you know how, okay, some people get the feeling of, okay, this is a good guy, this is not a good guy, this is a good girl, not a good girl, whatever. I can't tell for some reason. I can in real life. I can get feelings off people in real life. But this online shit, you guys, like, I can't tell the difference until after they've done something that's either offensive or rude or just crazy. I need to email you my number. That way you can give it to Barry. I need to ask him some things, and that way you can call and bullshit with me. Lakaya. Oh, awesome, Mr. David. No problem. No problem at all. But like I said, that's my small circle of people. And like I said, I have, of course, Truth, Bass, and Chaos. Can't forget those. Those are my brothers. Those are legit my brothers. I know I can pick up the phone, I can message anytime, day or night, and I know they're gonna be there. I don't even have to second guess. I don't have to second guess a damn thing when it comes to Chaos, Truth, or Bass. They are legitimately ride or die, got my back. And even Truth's wife Rachel, who is so sweet, such a sweetheart, amazing mother. She is like the best mother ever. Loves her kids. Oh my God, loves her kids. Like, I know, you know, if I legitimately need something or something's going on or I have a problem, I know I can go to them. Like, hands down, I already know. I try not to bother them though, because I know they all have lives and they work hard and they have, you know, there's kids in the mix and stuff like that. So I try not to bother them. That's why I usually go to Barry or Vault and Chris or Zwicki mainly for stuff, because they don't really have young kids. So, you know, I'm not taking time away from like super family time and stuff like that. So that's the reason why I go to them first. But like I said, I always know I got Truth, Bass, and Chaos. They are my brothers. They will always be my brothers. That will never change. And they are amazing people. I'm so lucky that, you know, I've got to meet them. I just wish I could meet them in person, but you know, that'll happen one day. I have faith that will happen one day. It may be a while from now, but it will happen. I will make sure of it. If I have to hitchhike to meet them, I will make sure that I get to meet them. Yes, and let's, like Chef said, let's get Vault the funds he needs. He is on a time crunch. Please, if you can donate and give to Vault, Chris, and my son Cobra, so they can rent out the place they need so they can start filming parts of the documentary. Please click the PayPal link that Chev has dropped in the chat. And please, I think Vault said he needs 142 more dollars. Like I said, he did have it given to him. However, PayPal put it on hold and he can't touch it for a lot of days. So he still needs $142. So please, let's get him that $142. It's not a whole lot, especially if all the rest of us chip in. We can get it done. Hey, Miss Carla, glad you got out of your funk. Yes, ma'am. I'm glad I did too. I'm glad I did too. Does a bear crap in the woods? Sorry, bear. That's funny. Well, I guess if you have to go bad enough, you would. I'm not going to say I haven't had to go in the woods before. I have. I absolutely have. And thank goodness I remembered to take toilet tissue with me. So, rule number 1. If you ever go out squatching or dogman hunting, if you want to, rule number 1, take a roll of toilet tissue. You never ever know when you're going to get off somewhere and you have to go. David said, I think I already took care of that money earlier. Oh, really, Mr. David? Like I said, the last I heard was he needed 142. I think it was $142 left. But that's the last I've heard. Not 100% sure, but I think I did. Okay, like I said, that's the last I've heard that he needs that. Like I said, and that's probably not the only place they're going to need money funding for. Because like I said, he plans on doing this documentary in probably 3 to 4 parts. And there's a couple, if I'm not mistaken, there's a couple other places too that cost to film. So, you know, hey Mark, how are you? Primal said that's why we don't have sleeves on our flannel shirts. Yeah, but I learned a long time ago when I was real little. Always take toilet paper. My mama taught me that. I don't care where you go, keep a roll of toilet paper. Oh, I told y'all bots would be back. I told y'all bots would be back. This one's Tinder. Our girls write first. Oh, wow. Amazing. But I told y'all they would be back. They're always back. Like I said, I think these bots time it so every so often they hit the chat. I really do think so. But I've seen them like all over YouTube. All over YouTube. So I know it's not just my chat being hit with the naked ones. I know it's not just my chat. 'Cause like I said, I've seen them everywhere. So, oh, it's clouding up here, you guys. Maybe I will get some rain. Keep your fingers crossed. I want it to rain. It's just cloudy right now, but I really do. I want some rain. I would love to like sit here and be able to look out this window and just literally watch it rain. Let me see something. Let me see. Hey Kurt, how are you? You guys, I just realized that hold on. I just realized that because I'm using my phone StreamYard, I cannot I can't send pictures in on my StreamYard because I'm let's see. Add background. I'm trying to figure out a way how I can I was trying to figure out a way how I could add a picture in, but I don't see a way to do it unless I'm missing it. I don't see a way to be able to add a picture in. Let's see. That changes the background, but my face would still be in it, so damn it. Later, Chev. Huge hugs. I'm just gonna get off here as well. I'm just gonna call this one. But like I said, I will catch you all later at Vaults, and I will catch you probably later tonight. After my AKA phone date, we shall see. Who knows? I'm not gonna say I have high hopes, but you know, it is what it is. But I'm gonna get off here. I'm going to probably call ZWiki and see and just check on her and see how she's doing, see if she's still shaking up or not. Don't forget, donate to Vault. Chef posted the link in the chat. Every little bit helps. And, you know, even if he gets extra, he'll save it for the next outing that he needs. So, you know, if he goes over, he goes over. But like I said, last time I heard, he needs $142. I will see you guys later. Love you very much. Have a good evening. Oh, put up my email? Okay, hold on. There's my email on the banner, Carla. Let's see. There we go. Like I said, there's my email. lakayatucker@gmail.com. So, like I said, see you guys later. Have a good evening. Bye.